Hey guys, and welcome to Tasmania TV. In today's video, I am talking a little bit about my new piercings, my snake bites. So yeah, let's get started. So I just had them done, like literally an hour and a half ago. So they are very, very new still. I thought at first that I'd make the video after they've been healed, but that's gonna mess things up because I am gonna post other videos up until that point, and you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, we can see your snake bites, and you're gonna want to ask stuff. So I thought that I would just post now. It doesn't matter that I just got them. I can still talk about them, and I needed a video for this week. I've been super lazy with my crafts lately because I've been really busy at work. So sorry, but I will get back to doing crafts. I promise. I have some cool stuff waiting to get recorded. So I will get around to that. But today we're going to focus on my new piercings. So let me start by giving you a closer look. Alright, so if you don't have any piercings of your own, you maybe don't know that the reason that they look super long right now is because you swell up like crazy when you just get pierced. So that is why the bars are super long, so that there is room for my lip to actually swell up if it needs to do that. So in like 2 weeks when I have my call back, the swelling will have gone down and we will switch to shorter bars and it's going to look a lot better. So right now they're kind of poking out and they're poking against my teeth and it's a little uncomfortable and but that's the way it is. The first, like, they're probably going to be swollen for a week or so. But it's fine. I can still talk normally. I'm going to try to eat mostly fluids in the first couple of days, just because it makes it easier. You don't want to risk biting them down while they're healing because it's not very comfortable. But yeah, other than that, they're not bad. It kind of hurts when I smile crazy much, so I'm gonna try to not be over smiley when they're like this. But yeah, I'm super happy with them. They are 1.6 millimeters thick, which is, I guess, the regular thickness for bars. Both of these are 1.6s as well. You don't want to do 1.2s in your lip because they're basically going to be like piano thread and they can cut you through your skin. They're so thin. So yeah, you want 1.6s. If you prefer the thinner ones, the 1.2s, then yeah, you can switch to them after they're healed. But yeah, that's just, I like the 1.6s. That's what I have all of the little balls to go to match with. So yeah, and the good thing here is that when I took my cheek piercings out, I did buy like everything in fours because I had 4 piercings around my mouth, and then it was like, well, now I have 2 over of all of these balls, what am I going to do with those? But then, haha, I did these. So now I have 4, and I'm going to be able to do, like, matching 4s if I want. So, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you've probably seen, like, I've had discussions with some of you back and forth, and I've had them, like, obviously with my friends, with my boyfriend, on forums, and everything like that, about what kind of piercings to get. Because when I did remove my cheek piercings, things got a little lonely here all up in my face. So, I felt that I needed something new. I felt that I needed at least one new piercing, and my awesome boyfriend got me this gift certificate to Calm Body Modification here in Stockholm, which is the best body mod studio in town. They're super professional, just the nicest guys, you just kind of want to stay and hang with them. So yeah, I had a good time. He just, the guy that did my snake bites, just any kind of nerves. I mean, I've done piercings a bunch of times before, but you always get like adrenaline and nerves. But he just helped me get rid of all that by talking about other stuff, by being super professional and just the sweetest guy. So I really recommend, if you live in Stockholm, if you're here visiting, to go get your piercings done there. And they do all kinds of other stuff too, like scarifications, implants, suspensions, and so on and so forth. So just check them out. They're called Calm. I was having this discussion about what new piercing to get. I did consider getting a bridge, like the little thingy at the very top of your nose. I know that a lot of you guys, especially on Facebook, wanted me to get one of those. I really like that piercing, and I still might get it sometime in the future. But right now, like, after going through what I went through with the cheeks, I don't want to get any piercings that are known for being super difficult to heal, and bridge is unfortunately one of those. It can take a really long time, you can end up getting crooked, and I do wear glasses at work, so I kind of think it might be a little bit in the way. So yeah, I didn't want to risk that, or at least not right now. Maybe in the future I'll be like, fuck yeah, I'm ready for this, but right now, no, that's not what I wanted. Some of you suggested that I get a septum, but I don't want to put anything in my nose ever again. I did have a little stud, maybe 10 years ago or something, but I'm a person who is constantly dealing with allergies, like all the time. So if I put stuff in my nose, this is so disgusting, but it gets like clogged with snot. I have to blow my nose so many times every single day, and it would just get in the way. So no, I don't want to put anything in my nose ever again, even though I love nose piercings. They look awesome, both septums and like the regular wing ones. They're really cute, but I just, no, they're not for me. Some of you suggested that I do like some cool stuff on my ears, because I don't have a lot of stuff on my ears. But it's a comfort thing. Again, I'm used to doing piercings in my mouth. I know that my mouth heals well. I know that both of these healed perfectly fine. I had no issues with them whatsoever, and I really love them. I love that they're so, like, you can totally see them. I like my piercings to show. So if they're on the ear, they might get covered, and just things on the ear, it hurts. It hurts to sleep on it. So I don't know, I just kind of, it looks awesome. I love those, the kind of, I don't know if it's called an industrial or if there's something completely different. I suck at remembering these names. But the thing where you do two and then connect them with like a long bar looks awesome. Like, looks really awesome. But no, it's just, it would be too uncomfortable. This, I mean, I don't sleep on my face, so this is not going to bother the way that I sleep or the way that I sit or anything like that. It's going to bother the way that I eat, but I'm the kind of person who doesn't eat that many times a day anyway. I don't like snack a lot. I basically don't snack at all, and I don't drink coffee or just go get like stuff in between meals, so it's not really a big deal for me. So what I have to do now to take care of these and let them heal well is obviously not wear any freaking makeup around them while they're healing, which is not a problem. And I'm also going to need to rinse them with hot water once in the morning and once at night to get rid of like crusts and stuff like that. And then every time you've had something to eat, I need to rinse the inside with like you know when you boil water and you put salt in it. I can't remember what it's called right now, but I actually did the lazy thing and bought like a pre-made spray thingy that works just as well. They sold it at the Body Mod place at the studio, so I can actually spray that into my mouth. I don't have to stand around boiling water and everything all the time, because it is, every time you eat something you need to spray, because you can get bacteria into your piercing, and I don't want that. So the plan here is to let them heal, and then I want to be able to put rings in. I'm not gonna wear rings all the time, but I want to switch like back and forth, because rings are so beautiful. I love lip rings, and my labret is placed too far down to wear a ring in here. I've tried it a couple of times, but I have to wear super large rings, and it just doesn't look as good. So I'm gonna be able to wear smaller rings on this one, and like the like horseshoe shaped ones that have two little balls too, like the open rings. Those look adorable as well. So as soon as these puppies are healed, which is going to take about 2 months, like 6 to 8 weeks they say, then yeah, I'm going to try out some nice rings and just see what I like, really. I am super happy about it. I know some of you were probably going to ask me about the pain. Well, pain is something super personal, so it's kind of difficult to say, like, on a scale of 1 to 10 how bad it hurt. But for me, lip piercings are not that bad. Like, none of these two were that bad, and these two weren't either. Obviously, it hurts. Yeah, of course, they put a fucking needle through your face. So, yeah, it does hurt, but it's not bad. It's over quickly, and then you just have this kind of little throbby, achy, swelly feeling afterwards. That's not too bad at all. As you can see, I'm speaking like a normal person, so it's not affecting my speech at all. The cheeks were a lot worse, like a lot worse. The cheeks are so thick, so yeah. I think that was all I wanted to say. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask me, and you'll see more on these in my upcoming videos, and you'll probably see them heal and the bars get shorter and everything like that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!